explaining the business idea, first of all, I'd like to bring you on a little art history lesson. So this is a painting from the 16th century, and it's about a guy who has fruit, who's made of fruit, basically. He has fruit on his face, he's made of fruit. When you think about it, this is pretty strange, right? But actually, it's not so strange after all when you think about it. In fact, people have been putting strange things on their faces for years. So these women, as we can see, they're putting makeup on their faces in ancient Egypt. Marie Antoinette put rouge on her face in France. And these nice Japanese ladies, well, they have red lipstick and they have white face paint. But we felt that we felt that today's cosmetics are quite different from what they did in the past. In fact, it's lost some of their sense. So in the past, makeup was quite different. They used makeup that was made of natural ingredients. They would make it at home. So for example, Marie Antoinette, I'm trying to go backwards here. Okay, Marie Antoinette made makeup from, her makeup was made from chalk and safflower petals. And the Japanese geishas, well, their makeup was made from rice. So their white face paint was made from powdered rice. So we went to the source. We wanted to find makeup and cosmetics that was better in tune with today's sensibilities. We wanted to find a new kind of makeup and cosmetics. So we went to the source. We asked, what do people want in a beauty product? They want one that is made of natural ingredients. They want one that makes them look really good. They want one that makes them happy. They want one that is good value for money. And finally, they want one that's good for the environment. And it was this that caused us the most vexation. We wanted to think about how we could develop a makeup or a cosmetic product that would be great for the environment. We thought, how could we possibly do this? And we decided we had to look at the past in order to determine how to do this. So what we did was we looked at Marie Antoinette, we looked at those geishas, and we noticed that they used food products in their makeup and cosmetics. They used things like rice and safflowers, and these are inputs that are often wasted today and go to landfills. For example, nowadays orange peels are largely wasted. They go to the landfill immediately. But what we can do with orange peel is we can re-input them into a new cosmetic product. So what we will do is, I will introduce to you an ancient recipe using orange peels. So here what we do is we take orange peel or another fruit peel, we dry it out, it comes quite hard, then we pulverize it and it creates a powder. Then we mix in some milk. Then this creates a cosmetic product, basically a basic face scrub. And we can use that on our face to make ourselves look beautiful. And this is BeautyFru. Basically, we want to find a new way of bringing new cosmetics to the market that looks to the past, looks at ancient recipes, and rediscovers the true meaning of beauty.
Thank you. Thank you. So as Angus have just showed you, recipes have existed for thousands of years, since ancient Egypt. So when we started this project, we didn't really think there would be a market space for us to exist. And fortunately for us, actually, it turned out that we got it completely wrong. So we're from London, so we took on the street of London and tried to find this competitor that will be close to us. And we didn't find really any. The first one will be Plushfully. It's a company that delivers workshop to tell you how to do your cosmetics, but it's in the outskirts of London. Then we find the Body Shop that you guys might know. But Body Shop, they do naturally inspired product, but the problem there is not this proximity. You don't really know what the product is or how they made it. So there is no sensoriality, and this has been a big theme in the cosmetic industry. And finally, there's Lush, big buzz. The problem that we have with Lush is, I don't know if you know the model of Lush, but they kind of diverts product that you guys might have eaten into making a fresh, natural product. It's good, but the problem we think we can do better. We can extend the life cycle, and this is what BeautyFru is doing. We reincarnate fruit peels into a cosmetic. So knowing that a market space exists for us is good. Knowing how much that market space is even better. So we designed our questionnaires, made our surveys, took on the street of London and asked people what they wanted. And here's the key figures that we collected. We know that in London, there are 4.1 million women, most of them using cosmetics. And out of those, 47% responded to be green consumers. And out of those, 60% will use frequently mask and face scrubs. I mean, the type of product we're planning to manufacture. And finally, 40% is the number of positive people that responded to our survey. Anyway, this is too much number. I give you the final result. It's 170,000 people ready to buy our product in London. So taking that number and making very conservative assumptions, because we were very skeptical, because we're French, we decided to run a financial projection about our venture to know if we're going to be financially sustainable. I don't want to go into too much details here in finance, but this is pretty much the result that we got. So in gray, we have the net profit, and in red, we have the cumulative profit. Why is that so important for us? I'm going to tell you now. We always wanted to be financially sustainable for the main reason that we believe that our model could be a rollout worldwide. Because when you think about it, food waste is something that has no boundaries. You find food waste everywhere, and everyone needs cosmetics. So we do believe we could expand worldwide, but to expand, we need investors. We need investors to invest in our product, so we need to be financially sustainable. Otherwise, we wouldn't get any money. So this is why it was very important for us to know that from our case study in London, we would have a positive NPV, a nice rate of return, and a nice payback period. And so to conclude, what I would say is investing in our venture is everything except donating. You would be investing in a profitable, sustainable, and very meaningful venture.
So now that you know what is our product and why it makes business sense for us to be setting it up, I'm going to tell you about why this project matters so much to us and what we're actually trying to achieve with it. BeautyFru, starting with a team of 6 students at the London School of Economics, has one simple goal. We want to sustainably reduce the amount of unavoidable food waste which is being produced, simply by turning it into profits. But we can't achieve this alone. We need the help of a community. We need to set up a network of businesses who produce unavoidable food waste on a daily basis. And we will help them address this environmental issue by reducing the amount of waste that they produce. By doing this, it will give us access to a prime material while enabling them to take part in this new step of the food cycle, instead extending the possibilities to use fruit and vegetables. We also want to give something back, and hopefully, soon enough, we'll be able to give the opportunity to unqualified individuals to be trained and employed by us. Now, because we're very optimistic and ambitious, and we really believe in our idea, we hope that through highlighting the possibilities of using food waste for cosmetics, other companies will be inspired and use the same principle. Similarly, that they will build other networks and other collaboration with producers of this so-called waste. From a world perspective, looking from even further afar, BeautyFru relies on the concept that, yes, some resources are becoming scarce, but at the same time, so much is being produced and considered as a problem environmentally, but only because it's not being used. With BeautyFru, we would like other industries to see potential within unused resources and exploit them, creating an even bigger and better impact on the environment. As a whole, we all need food. It's essential to all of us. But while we eat some of it, a lot of it is being wasted. There's a staggering 1.5 million tons of unavoidable food waste produced in the UK alone every single year. With BeautyFru, we believe that through reviving historical cosmetic recipes, we can make this number go down. We can help reduce it and give access to good, natural, and incredibly effective beauty products. We've actually brought a sample of one of our products, so if you'd like to talk to us later, to smell and touch, please don't hesitate to come and talk to us. I'd like to conclude borrowing the words of Monsieur Lavoisier. Rien ne se perd, rien ne se crée, tout se transforme.